Okay, welcome everyone. So we are still in trigonometry. So this is the second part of our lesson in trigonometry. One is in partner view that lesson on trigonometry. So we talk about three basic trigonometric functions, minimum functions without open trigonometry. So we sin theta, cos theta, the comma tan theta. By now, we have seen some three other trigonometric functions. They are what? Mun ƙara ganin wasu guda uku wanda su ne sec theta, cosec theta da kuma cot theta. Inda muka gane cewa sec theta is 1 over cos theta, then cosec theta is 1 over sin theta, and cot theta is equal to 1 over tan theta. And we have seen some other relationship na trigonometric ratios inda muka gano sin theta divided by cos theta, that will give us what? Tan theta. And the cos theta divided by sin theta, that will give us what? Cot theta. And we have said that it is not allowed. It is not allowed. If you have cos to the power of n theta, you can write it exactly as cos theta to the power of n, provided that number n, that is the power, is what is a positive integer. But if it is a negative integer, the convention is not true. It's not true actually. And if you take the cos inverse of theta, you cannot write it as what? 1 over cos theta. And the sine inverse is not 1 over sine. And the tan inverse is not 1 over tan. So, like this. So these are the three trigonometric identities we have. Sine square theta plus what? Cos square theta is equal to what? 1. And 1 plus what? Tan square theta is equal to what? Sec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is what? Cosec square theta. So how true these identities are? Shin wannan identities haka suke? Gaskiya ne sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1? Shin gaskiya ne 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta? Shin gaskiya ne 1 plus cos square theta is equal to cosec square theta? So then yana da buƙatar we presenting proof. Yeah, proof. We have to prove it. That is mu nuna evidences, mu nuna hujjojinmu, nuna cewa yes, mu tabbatar da cewa sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we must show the evidences. So such we proceed as follows. So proof of one. So proof of one. Now we want to prove this one. That is, we want to prove this. Sin square theta plus what? Cos square theta is equal to 1. So look at this. Consider a right angle triangle. Consider the right angled triangle. This. Suppose B. C. Suppose this is what? Suppose this is what? A right angle triangle. That is a triangle where one of it is 3 angles is what? 90 degree, right? So recall that. Recall. We have what? Soccer top. So this what? This is a short formula that can assist someone to recall the meaning or the relation or the meaning of these three basic trigonometric functions as related to right angle triangles. That is sine, cos, and tangent. So if you have any right angle triangle, let's say this. Let's say this. This is theta, this is B, this is A, and this is C. This side is the what? Is the opposite. Because this is the side facing what? Facing the angle theta. This one is very important, please. You check out this. This is what? Sine theta is equal to what? O stand for what? Opposites. While H stand for what? Hypotenuse. Then C stand for what? Cos theta is equal to A, the adjacent, divided by what? H, hypotenuse. And T stand for what? Tan theta. And O stand for what? Opposite. And A for what? For adjacent. So this is a short formula for you that will help you to record. One formula that you make again. So sine is opposite of a hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent of a hypotenuse. Then tan is opposite of a adjacent. So if you have any right angle triangle, how can you identify an opposite? Suppose this is A, B, and C. Look at this. Which sides among these A, B, and C is facing this angle theta? And then on the side in the A, the B, the C, on the side ke kallon theta. On the side ke kallon is what? A. So this is what? Opposite of this angle theta. So now which one is the longest side? And the longest and at the same time facing the what? Right angle. When an A coordinates or ke kallon right angle. Shi ake ce ma hypotenuse. We call it what? Hypotenuse. Then one side me in the angle in the muke magana take kuma on the right angle din take. Both the angle in questions and the right angle lies on. Which angle ce? What the line is B. To shi ake ce ma what? Adjacent. So at least the one that I get seems like it is enough they can identify. The aka juya ta kuma you can easily identify that. Ka gane cewa side da ke kallon angle ɗinka shine opposite, side ɗin da ke ko ina tsawo kuma ke kallon right angle shine hypotenuse, sannan kuma side ɗin da angle ɗinka take akai, sannan kuma right angle ɗin take akai shine ne adjacent. So I think this one is very easy. You can call it. So look at this. So using this right angle triangle, what is sine theta? Sine theta, we know that is what? Is opposite all of our hypotenuse. What is the opposite of this angle? A. Is A. What is the hypotenuse of this? Is what? B. The longest and the one facing the right angle is B. Then cos theta is what? Cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. What is the adjacent of this? Adjacent. Line the angle in take right angle take is what? C. Adjacent. Hypotenuse. Adjacent means what? C. Our hypotenuse is what? B. You see? As you can see. So consider the what? Consider the left hand side of one. Consider the left hand side of what? Of this first identity. That is this one. Take the first the left hand side. That is what? Sine square theta plus what? Cos square theta. So what do we have now? This is E. What is sine theta? Sine theta is A over B. So this is what? A over B. Then we what? Square it plus cos is what? C all over what? B is square it. So look at this. What is this? Square is what? A square by what? B square plus what? C square by what? B square. So this fraction we can add it very easy. Go. We can add it it is very easy for us to have this fraction. They have one fraction. Why? Because they have what? Common denominators. They have common denominators. So what I'm going to do, we just add B divided by B square. That is A square plus what? C square all over what? B square. But recall that using this right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem said that the square of the hypotenuse is always equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. That is, B square is equal to A square plus what? C square. From what? Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Recall that. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Recall that. Understand? So this implies that. So this implies that our what? Sine square theta plus what? cos square theta is equal to a square plus c square. What is a square plus c square from the Pythagoras theorem? Is what? B square. So instead of writing a square plus c square, we write what? B square. So b square divided by what? B square. What is b square divided by b square is what? Is 1, which is equal to the what? Right hand side, which is equal to the right hand side of 1. Now we said sine square plus cos square is what? Is 1. So as to prove, we take sine square plus cos square and we arrive at what? We arrive at 1, which is the right hand side of this first identity. So hence the proof. Hence the what? The proof. That is the proof of what? Okay, thank you very much. So here we come to the end of the proof of what? Of 1. We check what sine square cos square and we get what? We get 1. So now we move to what? We move to 2, so now proof of 2. Proof of what? Proof of 2. So to prove this one is identity number 2. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to what? Sec square theta. So what are you going to do? Divide 1 through. Divide 1 through by cos square theta. Wannan statement me yake ni yana yin cewa ɗauko identity number 1 duk abin da ke cikin identity number 1 ne divided din shi by cos square theta. Abin da ke ni ke. So that is, we check our first identity, that is sine square theta plus what? Cos square theta is equal to 1. So duk abin da ke, that is what we said through. So duk abin da ke cikin we divided din shi by what? Cos square theta. Now we divided by what? Cos square theta. 1 now we divided by what? Cos square theta. So kenan da abin da ke cikin identity na ɗaya mun ɗauko shi mun yi divided din shi by what? Cos square theta. Wannan shine step number 1 na proving identity number what? Identity number 2. So nan na ga amfanin wancan relationship da muka yi na trigonometric ratios. Meaning is sine theta all over cos theta. In our previous lesson, when discussing Chiwa, sine theta by what? Cos theta is what? Is tan theta. So what is sine square theta by what? Cos square theta. This will give us what? Tan square theta. Sine over cos is tan, so sine square over cos square will definitely give us what? Tan square theta. Plus, what is cos square theta divided by cos square theta? 1. If you have A divided by A, you have what? 1. Dividing one quantity by itself will give us what? 1. So this is equal to, again, what is 1 all over cos theta? In the same case in our previous lesson. A darasin mu da ya gabata, lokacin da muke relationship na trigonometric ratio za ku gane cewa idan aka divide wannan trigonometric functions din da muka dauko guda uku da sec da cosec da kuma cot. Yau shi yasa dama muka fara su daga farko saboda zan yi amfani da su a nan. Inda muka ce sec shine 1 over cos, cosec shine 1 over sine, shi kuma cot shine 1 all over tan. So 1 over cos, idan mun tira mu gani cewa is what? Is sec. So what is 1 all over cos square will give us what? Sec square theta. What I'm saying here is that look at this. 1 all over cos theta is equal to what? Sec theta. Right? Now square both sides. Square both sides. We said 1 all over cos theta is equal to sec theta. Square both sides. Read this is square. Normally what? You square. What do we have? 1 square is 1 all over what? Cos square theta is equal to what? Sec square theta. So this is another proof. 1 over cos square is what? Sec square theta. As you can see, tan square plus 1 is equal to what? Sec square theta. Or we can anyhow. Tan square plus 1 is 1 plus tan square. Hence the what? Hence the proof. This is the end of the what? Proof of of 2. Identity number 2. So we are using identity number 1 to prove identity number 2, and we are also using identity number 1 to prove identity number 3. Duka muna using identity na ɗaya ne mai proving identity na biyu, kuma da shi muke amfani mai proving identity na 3. So now let's proceed to this proof. Proof of 3. Proof of identity number 1, that is what? 1 plus cot square theta is equal to what? Cosec square theta. So what I'm going to do now, you divide 1 through by sine square theta. Yeah. You check identity number 1 and divide everything in that identity by 1. Can I call identity number 1? That abundant can divide by sine square theta. Again, that is what? We have sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we divide this by what? Sine square theta. We divide this again by what? Sine square theta. We divide this one again by what? Sine square theta. So look at this. Sine square divided by sine square is what? 1 plus. What is cos over sine? Cos over sine. Look at this. Cos theta by what? Sine theta, as you could call is what? Cot theta. Cot theta. So if you square both sides, what do we have? Cos square theta divided by what? Sine square theta. This is equal to what? Cot square theta. So cos square theta over sine square theta is what? Cot square theta. So we have cot square theta is equal to 1 over sine theta, sine square theta. What is 1 over sine theta? I believe it's cosec theta in a previous lesson. So look at this. You can prove it again. 1 over sine theta is what? Is cosec theta. 1 over sine theta is what? Cosec theta. So now you square both sides. Square both sides. What do you think should happen? 1 square is what? 1. Sine theta square is what? Sine square theta. What it is? You have what? Cosec square theta. So 1 over sine square is what? Cosec square theta. So what do you mean? Then 1 over sine square theta is what? Cosec square theta. Hence the proof of 3 again. Because it's a 1 over cos. We have seen that 1 plus cos square theta is what? Cosec square theta. And that is how we prove it, right? 1 plus cot square theta is equal to what? Cosec square theta. So wannan shine mun yi sa trigonometric identities guda uku kuma mun yi proving kowane daga cikin su. So next lesson da next step abin da ne shine zamu ga yadda zamu apply wa'annan trigonometric ratios, functions da kuma wannan identities din wajen proving wasu trigonometric expressions. Inshallah. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.